For me, I was never interested in anyone taking care of me. I mean, I even had a job when I was 15 years old.
We are not just objects to entertain the world. We are not simply images to bring smiles or grimaces to people's faces. We are not members of a giant beauty pageant meant to be pit against one another for the pleasures of the public. We women in Hollywood, we are voices. We have deep thoughts and ideas and beliefs and values about the world, and we have the power to speak and be heard and fight back when we are silenced. So, after trying on 10 or so dresses, with a sad feeling in my heart that all that would matter was what I wore to this red carpet.
At first, when I was younger, I went through a lot of struggles in high school. I was really bullied. I didn't feel good about myself. And I got made fun of, like, why do you want to be a singer? Why do you want to be a musician? Why do you want to be an actress? And I felt so secluded and isolated, and I dropped out of college because I was like, I have to pursue my dreams as a musician. This is what I want. And it was in creating Gaga that I was able to create a superhero for myself. It was a vision for the me that I wanted to be.
One of the best things that you can learn when trying to become successful is that nobody's better than you and you're not better than anybody else. You are all on an equal playing field, no matter how far or how much time you have until you believe you are truly successful. You shouldn't treat others differently because you're better than them or they think they're better than you. Everybody deserves the same amount of respect and same treatment, because they might not just be better than you, but they could just be in a different stage of life than you. They've lived longer, they've done more, they've done it smarter than you have. But that's okay, because everybody's on their own pathway to life, their own journey, and it's all about living and exploring and understanding what it's all about for you. It doesn't matter what other people are doing, you just have to focus on what you are doing and find what is important to you, and don't listen to what other people are telling you you have to do and you should do this, that, and the other. Now, if they're a good sounding board for you and a true group that truly cares about you, then yes, you should listen to them and understand their input if they're truly wanting the best for you. However, if it's just people out there trying to bring you down, don't listen to them at all. Completely ignore them and try to prove them wrong. If you do listen to them, take that to heart and use that as motivation to go out there and prove them wrong. Go out there and show them that they should have said that and they're going to regret it, and make them a little embarrassed when you prove them wrong, and show the world that you were capable of doing what you truly said you're going to do, what you set out to do. You accomplished the goal that not anybody else could do but you, because you're the only one who's going to make yourself the most successful you can.
I wanted to be confident. I wanted to be filled with self-compassion. I wanted to be filled with compassion for others. And I wanted to share my story and my vision of the world with the world. It is kindness. Kindness heals the world. The earth is a slowly rotting apple on a kitchen counter. But we have to be kind to that apple, to the humanity of that apple, and we have to be kind to the environment to keep that apple alive as long as possible, and that's through kindness.
In times of chaos and crisis, what we all tend to do is start pointing fingers at where we think the bad guys are, where the evil is. We all start arguing. Everybody has different opinions about that. Please do not forget that hatred or evil, whatever you want to call it, it's intelligent. It's smart and it's invisible. It doesn't have a color. It doesn't have a race. It doesn't have a religion. It has no politics. It's an invisible snake that, while it is planning to make its attack, it is thinking to itself, I am going to divide my enemy into smaller, less strong groups, and then I'm going to make them hate each other.
We are the ones coming up in the world, and we must continue to push this movement forward and close the gap. We must demand full equality for all. They say that this country is free, and they say that this country is equal, but it is not equal if it's sometimes. We will continue to push you and your administration to bring your words of promise to a reality. We need change now. We demand actions now. And to Barney Frank, we are putting more than pressure on this grass, and today this grass is ours. I see also my fans, and I think about what they want to experience, and they love to feel out of touch with reality for a moment. So it might feel shocking maybe, but I really think it's just this sort of surreal fantasy that I take pleasure in creating for you.
If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to the channel for more.